I'm Shannon and welcome back to the 5-Minute Gardener. After you've planned your garden, you should have a good idea of the items that you need to get on your first trip to the greenhouse. I'm here today at my favorite greenhouse to pick up a few of the items on my list. Here are some items that you might need to get. When choosing the containers that you want to grow in, it's important to consider what you'll be growing in the container. Vegetables require more room than flowers do, so it's important to choose a container that is large and deep. A container such as this one here is perfect for growing vegetables, and choosing the right container can help you produce higher yields. Some things you may want to grow, such as greens, lettuce, and spinach, aren't going to have as deep of root system, and a stacking planter such as this one here can help produce high yields in a small area. Herbs also don't require a lot of root room, and you can grow a variety of herbs all in one spot using a container such as this. If you're going to be choosing a container for your flowers, you may choose something a little more decorative. The important thing is to make sure your pot has proper drainage hole at the bottom. All of your containers should have proper drainage to allow the water to pass through. And when it comes to flowers, just make sure you'll be planting an appropriate amount of flowers in the pot size that you choose. After you've chosen your containers, you're going to have to fill them with soil. Choosing the right soil is essential to growing healthy plants. You're going to want to choose a soil that is formulated for what you are growing. There are formulas for vegetables and herbs, and flowers are usually grown in potting mix. You want to choose a soil that is high in organic material. If you have containers from last year, they may still be filled with soil. It's not a good idea to use these containers until you add some nutrients back into the soil. Last year's plants will have used up a lot of the goodness. If you compost at home, you can add that into your soil. That's an excellent option. If you don't compost, there are a lot of products that you can purchase to mix back into the soil. They're high in nutrients, high in organic matter, and will help your plants grow healthy this year. There are many different seeds available to buy. The selection can be a little intimidating, but if you've planned your garden ahead of time, you should have a good idea of what you're looking for. The seed packet should have information on growing conditions, such as light, water, sowing directions, and size. This info should help you decide which seeds to purchase. You may not use all the seeds that you buy. I suggest writing the date on the package of the seeds. That way you'll know how old they are for future use. It's a good idea to purchase a fertilizer for your plants. There's a wide variety of fertilizers available on the market. You can choose one that is specifically formulated for what you are growing, or you can choose an all-purpose one, which is good for a variety of plants. I like to choose organic. Seaweed is a great organic option. It adds a lot of nutrients back into the soil, and also when I can, I like to buy locally. This is another great organic option. It's multi-purpose and it's made in Manitoba. When it comes to tools, it really comes down to what you feel comfortable with. Choose ones that feel good to you. You can buy sets that consist of one handle with interchangeable attachments. Container gardening usually does not require as many tools as gardening directly in the ground. I suggest purchasing a couple basic tools to get started and see what you need from there. All you really need to get started is a trowel and a hand rake to break up the existing dirt. If you don't already have a watering can, it's a good idea to get one of those now. So we've got everything we need for preparing the garden, and that's where we'll be next time on the 5-Minute Gardener. Thanks for joining me. Another option for buying seeds and bulbs is to mail order them. You can shop online or request a catalog be sent to you. If you order in the winter, the bulbs shouldn't be shipped until spring, close to the time to plant. Seeds are usually mailed out when you order them because they do not require special storage like bulbs do. Mail ordering items is a great option for those who can't easily visit a greenhouse, or if you are looking for a plant that is a little more unusual.